happy in this modern world? What if you could fly? What if you could breathe this world in and become someone new? What if imagination becomes reality?
So welcome, and thank you for joining us. Lovely to have everyone here, and on behalf of PICO, it's going to be a great night, so I hope you guys enjoy it. So my name is Ilse, and I have the pleasure of inviting Ross Holt, Head of Consumer Business for EMEA, to the stage to kick things off. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Ilse, and again, thank you everyone for attending this evening, and welcome to the EU product launch for the PICO 4 Ultra. So, it's been a while since we last spoke. There's been some major developments, both within PICO and the broader XR sector. You know, I think it's fair to say that hardware, software, the market dynamics are all booming. More brands are entering the space, more developers are creating, and more users are actively engaging with XR devices. With nearly a decade of experience, PICO XR remains committed to delivering exceptional products and services to our users and partners alike. So mixed reality, PICO 4 2022, we launched, first product with color perspective to the market. Sure, it wasn't perfect, but it was a big step forward and a real glimpse into the future. Letting users experience a blend of virtual scenes and real-world surroundings, color perspective makes immersion feel more natural and comfortable. So when we were creating our latest product, we focused on enhancing that mixed reality experience across hardware, software, and applications. PICO 4 Ultra is a great mixed reality product.
Hello.
It's gonna be alright.
And I'd like to invite to the stage my colleague Nixon, product manager for the PICO 4 Ultra, to go in depth on the product. Thank you, Nixon.
Wow, the video looks good, right? Hi everyone, I'm Nixon, and I'm the product manager from PICO. I have devoted my last 2 years in my life about this product, so I'm really happy to introduce this product with you today. So, as you know, the PICO 4 Ultra is our first big move into the world of mixed reality. So for that move, we bring some new design for this, and all these designs are optimized for the mixed reality. So let's take a look about the front panel. From the front panel, we could see 3 kinds of camera sensors this time. From the top, you can see 4 environment camera sensors, just like before. But this time, first, we add on 2 32 megapixel RGB cameras this time for the video see-through. And also, we add 1 ItoDEP sensors, that's for depth sensing. So what kind of benefit could these sensors bring? Let me say an example. Let us center upon the standout feature, high-quality video see-through. About the high-quality video see-through, the first thing we mentioned is about the freeze-up. We want to reduce the freeze-up so we could let the camera's frame rate and the screen's refresh rate be aligned. So we found it could reduce the freeze-up. The next thing is about how clarity the color see-through could be. We support 8 megapixel color see-through. When you compare the capability, you will find we're the double than other brands. Also, we also noticed the distortion and the warping issues are really annoying when you video see-through. Luckily, we almost solved this. You can see the video as details. Okay. And then I also wanted to introduce new kinds of sensors. We call it ItoDEP sensors. Actually, the ItoDEP sensors, just like the LiDAR, you already see it in the automatic vehicles. It could detecting the depth information around your environment. Specifically to say, it could deliver a centimeter level environment scanning within 3 meter distance and within 60 degrees angles. So what could we do if we have the ItoDEP sensor? I want to answer the question from the developer side. Here's 3 algorithms we develop for all the developers. First, we call real-time mapping. The real-time mapping means when you are wearing our headset and moving, the headset could build the 3D maps in the real time. So you can imagine, imagine if you could say a virtual robot just jump onto your sofa, just because the robot know your environment surface, right? So the second algorithm, we call it environmental cinematic understanding, which means the algorithm could know all the kinds of objects around you and put a label or put a tag above them. It could help developers to combine the digital assets with the physical environment better. For example, you can design a game that let a monster burst out from your TV just because the apps know where your TV is, right? And the third thing we wanted to say is spatial altering. The spatial altering is a basic capability because the spatial altering guarantee all the digital assets could be accurately positioned in your real-world coordinate. So we packaged some more capabilities just like this for the mixed reality. We call it Sense Pack, and for the developers. And this Sense Pack also supports all the mainstream developed standard. And we've also find some developers are not satisfied with the capability we provide. They want to customize. They want more. So we are happy to introduce a Spatial ML, which means Spatial Machine Learning Framework. What do you mean? You can deploy your own machine learning model on our device. So actually, you could use PICO 4 Ultra's all the sensors and computer capabilities to enhance your app. For example, you want to detect human's head, okay? But we didn't deliver you the API like this, okay? So you can just find an open source model like this and could detect human's head. Then you can replace it into the avatar. Looks good, right? Yeah. Okay, let me back to the headset. About the headset, because the headset is a member of the PICO 4 series, so we remain most classic design form factor, and this time we are focused on the internal update. About the design, okay, traditional and classic PICO's design, it's a balanced headset, right? Because we find in the world of mixed reality, people like to wearing the headset for a longer time. And we also redesigned the rear part. So which means when you compare the weight, we are slightly lighter than the PICO 4. And then we go to the controller. We wanted to design a truly small and sleek controller. So we wanted to remove the optical tracking ring. But we also want to guarantee the tracking performance. So what did we do? We developed a new tracking algorithm. It's a multimodal tracking algorithm, which means the tracking algorithm could track your hand and the controller in the same time. So that's how it works to guarantee the tracking performance. And about the internal side, the most important thing is the SoC. This time we use the Snapdragon XR2 Gen 2 platform, and is equipped with 12 GB RAMs as default option. And about the SoC, I want to introduce the SVP from Qualcomm, Ziad. The Ziad could give you more introduction.
Hello everyone. I am Ziad Askar, SVP and GM of XR at Qualcomm. I'm excited to be here with you today to congratulate PICO on the launch of the PICO 4 Ultra, marking another milestone in advancing the spatial computing industry. Qualcomm has been enabling the XR ecosystem for over a decade and has worked with PICO on multiple generations of amazing XR headsets. We are thrilled that the new PICO 4 Ultra is powered by our Snapdragon XR2 Gen 2 platform. XR2 Gen 2 is our premium tier processor designed for unparalleled virtual and mixed reality experiences. It is optimized for breathtaking visuals, powerful on-device AI, and low latency video see-through. Compared to the previous generation, XR2 Gen 2's GPU is 2.5 times more powerful. It has 8 times more performant AI, and it enables ultra-fast, full-color video see-through at just 12 milliseconds of latency. Now, we have worked closely with the team at PICO to optimize Snapdragon XR2 Gen 2 to achieve the optimal balance of power and performance. We are so excited for you to experience the PICO 4 Ultra and enjoy amazing new gaming, social, fitness, and spatial computing experiences. Thank you.
The first thing we also wanted to say is about the display or the resolution. Many users really care about this. About how many pixels. One eyes have 2K pixels, so two eyes total, we are over 4K pixels. We also bring 3 new updates for the resolutions. The first is about the default brightness. We increased the default brightness as much as 25%. And also we add on the color calibration for each display before the display leaving factory. Also, due to the SoC's upgrade, we could set the default frame rate from 72 Hertz to 90 Hertz. Okay. But when we talk about the resolution or how clear, it's not just about the physical display. It's also about the rendering resolution. So here's a huge leap. We upgraded the rendering resolution from 1.5K to times 1.5K to 1.9K to 1.9K. What mean? It's a 62% upgrade. So that's also, so that chip looks powerful, right? Okay. So even the same apps, if you have used the PICO 4 and then you use the PICO 4 Ultra, you will find the PICO 4 Ultra's the rendering is much better, just due to the SoC's upgrade. And OK, that's all about the hardware side. Let us talk about the software side, the PICO OS's upgrade. The first question we wanted to solve is, when we go into the world of mixed reality, how to cover more use case? Here's our answer. Panoramic workstation. The panoramic workstation is a multitasking space. I need to say, for our previous product, they are just a single task OS, right? So this time it's a multitasking thing, just like this slide show. And our panoramic workstation has many unique features. I think I can go through them one by one. First, what is it? We think we wanted to deliver a desktop-like multi-window experience. And in this 360 degrees circular space, you could put your apps in any space. And you also could scratch your windows. The largest scratch windows, you could be huge, like 280 inches. And what is most important thing is we support you run 20 apps inside the headset at the same time. You can take a look about your tablet or your iPad. How many apps could you run in the same time? So when you consider other brands just support 6 windows maximum, but we support 20 apps at the same time. So that sounds really powerful, right? And next question is about what can we do with that panoramic workstation? This picture shows some potential use case. When we are beta testing in our internal team, many team members like to use like this. Here, open the message apps, and open the browsers, and open the video meetings in the same time. So yeah, they just want to hyper the efficiency, right? And the next question about panoramic workstation is, how can we interact with my app? We deliver 3 ways you could interact with your app. The first way is controller. Second way is hand tracking. The third way is important this time. We support you use your keyboard and your mouse. It sounds like you could use in some software in your work, right? And we also noticed that when you're using the panoramic workstation, the background behind the windows are also important. Sometimes you want to see the things or people around you. For example, you are in the office, you want to see your team member. You are in your home, you want to take care of your baby, right? But sometimes you want to put yourself totally in an immersive environment. So you can just like the slide show, just one click, then you could choose you are in a MR mode or you are in an immersive environment. And this time we also bring some new hyper-realistic virtual environment here. Let's see the videos. This is developed by some new kinds of 3D technologies. That's spring and summer. And this is autumn. And this is the winter. Yeah. So first time you wear the headset, you will find that you will be in a much clearer virtual environment this time. But some users are not satisfied with them. Some users want to customize their own virtual environment. So how do we deal with it? I'm really happy to say, in the industry, first time, we could let the AI GC to help you. Just need to type your prompts, and you could generate the virtual environment like this, or like this, or like this. Really like photo, right? No, it's photo. Okay. The last thing I wanted to talk with you is about when we are using a panoramic workstation, where the apps come from. So let me introduce the PICO Connect. The PICO Connect allow us to interact with our apps from our computer or our smartphone. Here's the details. First, we update, and now we are compatible with Windows and Mac. What does it mean? It means you can treat the headset as your extension display for your PC or Mac. Also, we support the virtual screen. You can add on 1, 2, 3 virtual screens, and you can set any resolution, any size, any ratio, and put the app screens to any place in the cylinder. Just like this picture shows. You can set an ultra-wide screen in the middle, and vertical in the left, and horizontal in the right. Okay. And we're also happy to say we delivered a feature, we call it, you could mirror your phone into the headset. And also you could interact with your apps when you are in the headset. So no matter the apps come from the headset, from the PC or Mac, from your smartphone, you can use them all in one your headset. That is very important. And especially the phone mirroring, because we found when you are using a headset, keep your smartphone connect could reduce the isolation, right? And we'll also bring some update for the streaming gamers. Here's the details. First, about the resolution, we support 3K resolution. 3K resolution has over the physical display, right? And we also support the Wi-Fi 7. The Wi-Fi 7 could reduce the transmission latency. And for the wild streaming gamers, we support the industry highest 1,000 Mbps bitrate this time. And for some lower end GPU, you could run a higher bitrate because we use AV1 codec this time. Okay. After talking about efficiency and streaming gamers, let's talk about the spatial videos and the photos. Just like your two eyes could build a 3D sense, and we have two RGB cameras that could recording special videos and special photos. And the special videos and the special photos could give you a really immersive feeling or really strong feeling. And we want to deliver a high-quality video and photo shooting experience, so we bring some industry-leading spec this time. First is about the resolution. For your two eyes, the resolution is 4K times 1.5K. And we also bring the industry's highest 60 FPS this time for your video. So your memory could be more smooth when you are using PICO 4 Ultra to recording the special videos. And we support the special audio recording. And we also bring two first-time features. The first one is spatial stabilization and anti-jitter effect when you are recording special videos. And also, we also bring the multi-frame noise reduction for your special photos. Okay. When your memory is recorded by like this way, you could just open the album and reproduce them like this, just like yesterday once more. And we also find some users that like to use their own phones to take special videos or special photos, especially what I mean is iPhone. So we are happy to say we are compatible with the iPhone's format, which is MVHVC encoding and decoding. So you can hang out with your iPhone and take some special videos. And when you come back home, just use a PICO's mobile app to import them into the headset. Then you could reproduce them. Okay. So that's all I want to say. Let's wrap up. We have high precision sensors that's designed for the mixed reality experience. And we upgrade the SoC and made the rendering resolution huge upgrade. And it's equipped with 12 GB RAM, so it allows us to use the panoramic workstations. And we also support you, and with the PICO Connect app, you could interact with your PC, with your Mac's app, and your smartphone's app. And you could use your controller, use your hand, and use your keyboard and the mouse interact with that. And you also could recording your live memory with in the spatial video in a highest 60 FPS. So all this just wanted to make the mixed reality integrate with your life better. Okay, and then let me introduce my team member Wenyue. She will introduce with you about our ecosystems upgrade. Thank you.
Hello? Can you hear me? Right, cool, thank you. Right, hello everyone, I'm Wenyue. It's great to see you again. So before anything else, normally we're shy, so I would like to grab this opportunity to express my respect and gratitude to visionaries like Nixon, who have driven tremendous upgrades of the PICO 4 Ultra. Thank you very much. Right. So you see, the essence of the advancements that we're making, just like what Nixon have mentioned, is also our commitment to creating a platform where all developers can unleash their creativity and strive. It is our goal to empower you to fully leverage the hardware and system capability, delivering the best possible XR experience to all PICO users. So, as the platform, what can we do to achieve that with Nixon's team? First of all, as some of you may already know, that PICO is entering a new stage of open ecosystem. I'm glad to confirm that PICO App Store will soon be open to all developers with no barriers to entry. And by saying that, it means that we're inviting developers to upload their applications directly to the store. As long as your content meets the quality assurance guidelines and complies with the local regulations, it can be listed in the PICO store without any additional hurdles. More importantly, I know you might be interested, the apps available on the store will have equal opportunities to be featured and recommended. For those of you on the development phase, don't worry. We're upgrading PICO Lab to early access, which offers you the optional pathway to submit not only free apps, but also paid content, even if you're an individual developer. Well, at PICO, we envision a future where VR and MR thrive on openness and collaboration. To achieve that, we're committed to not only embracing a diverse community for developers, but also a wide range of applications. And thanks to our content team's effort, PICO boasts a global collection of over 50 MR apps and 900 VR apps. This includes 600 VR games and more than 300 non-gaming content. You see, these cover a broad spectrum of experiences, from entertainment, gaming, to music, productivity. As we continue to grow, our focus remains on optimizing and expanding this ecosystem. And PICO 4 Ultra will see a steady stream of enriched content evolving constantly to give you more opportunities. So, we're here to invite you, all of you, to work on this journey with us and unlock more possibilities in the near future. Right, we talked about content. You may wonder, what kind of content are PICO users loving? We have some prime examples for you. Our first pick, Angry Birds. Now, just for curiosity, please raise your hand if you played Angry Birds in XR before. MR, VR, or both? Right, no surprises there, honestly. I guess this is one of the favorite games for everyone, including myself, especially when I'm introducing XR gaming to friends. This iconic game, a true pioneer of the touchscreen era, has captivated players on their phones and tablets for over a decade. And when it comes to the spatial realm, with the classic slingshot mechanic, you see, it transformed into a truly immersive experience. And specifically, we're bringing MR version to PICO. You see, it's not only about gestures, but also we can play the whole island in front of us and interact, observe from different angles, and decide where we want to attack. It just brings your adventure alive into our world. And trust me, if you haven't played it on PICO 4 Ultra, do give it a go, because it works perfectly well thanks to the powerful color pass-through capability. Another mixed reality example is definitely Demio, which is another prime example of mixed reality play. This game is kind of a must-play game for many XR players for years, and especially the classic map design, the intelligent enemies, and most importantly, the essence of multiplayer dungeon crawling. With the latest updates to PICO, with the mixed reality and bare hand interaction, you can now bring the game board to your home and interact with the cards, pieces, and dice whenever you like. And again, more importantly, it is all about the face-to-face multiplayer interaction. We can now gather around the game board with friends. We roll dice together, we strategize in real time. You see, this level of direct communication and shared experience is simply something that traditional online gaming can't replicate. Right, besides strategy game, shooting games are also evolving in exciting new ways in mixed reality. And ladies and gentlemen, Spatial Ops is a prime example of that innovation.
Hi, I'm Misha, and I'm working as a game developer on Spatial Ops. Spatial Ops is a mixed reality shooter that takes action-filled missions into your living room. Players take on the role of elite agents tasked with defending Earth from mysterious and dangerous threats. High-quality pass-through has a critical impact on players' immersion while playing mixed reality games. We rely on the full computing power of PICO 4 Ultra to give environments and characters in Spatial Ops the highest possible fidelity. Our goal is to bring players on an adventure that seamlessly connects their living room with a beautiful and exciting game world. The PICO 4 Ultra allows you to play for extended periods without discomfort or breaking immersion. Its long battery life, low weight, and comfortable design make it a perfect fit for an action-packed game like Spatial Ops, where you need to move around a lot to survive.
Looking cool, right? It is a game that truly blurs the line between the virtual and real. We definitely don't want to miss it. Right, we talked about some games. What about non-gaming content? Did we forget? Absolutely not, guys. In fact, we have been exploring this opportunity for years through a variety of MR content. And today, I'm just glad to announce that we will soon be launching a new interactive content in PICO Video, the Vinci's Invitation. So it takes you on a mysterious journey, a true adventure through time and space, sparked by invitation from centuries ago. As you go through this interactive journey, you will reach out with your bare hands to open up a portal through time. And certainly, a winged machine will break through your ceiling or windows, and a mechanical lion will appear right in your home. You will soar over Florence alongside Da Vinci, riding the machines. So you see, this kind of experience is something that must be seen or felt firsthand. So we invite you to witness this groundbreaking interactive content in PICO Video very soon, as the very first step of our immersive content journey. We aspire for PICO devices to, just like Da Vinci's masterpieces, embody a perfect fusion of art and technology, guiding our audience and developers on the endless journey of imagination and innovation. And today, our journey doesn't stop here. After all the years and months, I can finally, and proudly introduce a new edition of our lineup, the cutting-edge full-body tracking solution, the PICO Motion Tracker. Well, the PICO Motion Tracker is designed to capture your entire body's movement with an emphasis to track your feet. It is incredibly user-friendly, compatible with a wide range of apps, and offers you precise capture motions. It is a game changer for both developers and users. Don't worry, users are covered. And users, opening up new possibilities for you to unlock more exciting gaming world. So, as a wearable product, comfort, of course, is our top priority. The first step is ensuring that it's easy to use and comfortable to wear. As you can see from this picture, the core unit's diameter is even less than 4 centimeters, making it even unnoticeable when worn. And if you take a closer look from here, you will see how well it fits around your ankle. To maximum your comfort, we've even added a soft pad behind it to match your ergonomic curvature, giving you the stable yet gentle feeling so that you don't feel any discomfort even you wear it for a longer time. The whole motion tracker weighs just 27 grams, even lighter than an egg. Of course, we're not comparing to quill egg or frog egg, okay? Just normal eggs. Besides the small size and lightweight, we have achieved an impressive 25 hours battery life. And that's not all. It features an automatic sleep mode, so you don't really need to worry about running out of battery while you're sleeping. They are sleeping too. Sleeping like a baby, even better than you. Right, besides wearing comfort, it's also very important to do upgrades to enhance ease of use. So if you're familiar with motion tracking devices in the market, you probably know where the headache might be, right? Like base stations, the cables, traps, setting up cost, heaviness, making them nearly impractical for everyday use. Well, PICO motion trackers are different. Let's have a look. So, not like other trackers, as I said, is lightweight, is small size, but also is very easy to be set up. By following the apps, all you need to do is stand still, look down, all set. You can even get a preview right away, just to move around and see how it goes with your avatar. And here is a preview to show you. The whole process only takes you around 5 seconds, or if you're fast enough, do the challenge, 3 seconds. Right, after that, you're ready to go. Feel free to jump into any games available and start your journey. Right, I guess you got some ideas about the lightweight and small size. What about the effectiveness? Are they very accurate? To answer that question, I would like to show you a quick video shot simply by our team member using just a phone. As you can see, the PICO motion tracker captures not only your leg movements, but also handles the movements including lying down and sitting, with impressive accuracy. Even with just 2 trackers, the postures from your waist, upper body, and thighs are all well represented. So, how does it deliver such exceptional tracking performance? I guess we can start peeling from the hardware. All right, thank you, bye. Awesome. Right, so if we look at the hardware, in addition to the traditional inertial measurement unit, we've also integrated a visual solution. We've managed to pack a total of 12 infrared sensors into this tiny device. The raw data is transmitted from the trackers directly to your headset using a proprietary protocol at a frequency of up to 200 Hz. This means you get high frequency refresh with low latency, ensuring smooth and accurate tracking. Besides that, we have also deployed the advanced algorithms by machine learning to make sure the tracking is as natural as possible, sparing no effort in the process. The more data we get, the better tracking you get. So far, we have accumulated over 400 hours training data, including 100 million frames of post images. This data encompasses everyday movements, dance dances, sports postures, fitness routine, and so much more. With only 2 trackers along with your controllers and 1 headset, the algorithm can output 6 DOF data for 24 skeletal nodes with an impressive low latency at only 20 milliseconds. And just to give you some more ideas about how precise they are, we have some numbers. You see, the average angle rotation offset is below 6 degrees. The average positional offset is less than 5 centimeters. And most importantly, the accuracy of footsteps exceeds 98%. And I'm sure that won't be our ultimate limit. Right, I guess now you have some ideas about how this works. Now, you may wonder, how does that enhance my user journey, like every day, my game experience, for example? I guess it's also a good time to introduce you some games available with Little Bad Boy. First of all, as you can see already, I'm just proud to announce that PICO Motion Tracker is now officially integrated with VRChat. Whether you're using the PC version or PICO version, this is always ready for you. Today, we're also honored to have Jesse, the CTO from VRChat, sharing a special message with us. Let's hear what he says.
Hey all, it's Jesse, CTO and co-founder of VRChat. And I am happy to announce that PICO's motion trackers will be supported on day 1 in VRChat. These trackers are unlike anything else currently on the market, providing full body tracking with only 2 trackers worn on your ankles. These trackers work seamlessly with PICO's headsets using IR light to help correct the drift that happens during long VR sessions. PICO's done an amazing job pushing forward the hardware that supports truly immersive experiences in XR, and we're happy to support their products in VRChat.
Said I'm all about it. Yeah, I'm all about it. Said I'm all about it. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, wound up, step out of the way. Said I'm all about it. Yeah, I'm all about it. Said I'm all about it. Yeah, 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 yeah. Said I'm all about it. Yeah, I'm all about it. Said I'm all about it. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Well, thank you, Jesse. Thank you. Thank you for all the kind words. Exactly, just as Jesse already said, PICO Motion Tracker is simple and easy to use and accurate, and most importantly, it is for everyone who would like to get full body tracking enhancement in VRChat. Next up is a brand new rhythm game, Tempo Club. Right, cool. I just can't get enough from this game. I love it. It's just like a dance machine, but with a little bit of twist. Besides these 2, what else? Well, at the launch of the PICO Motion Tracker, I'm glad to announce that we will have another 20 games available in the PICO store. And I'm sure in the future we will have more. Feel free to take a picture. Today, don't worry, we will also have 2 games available in our demo area. Let's Get Free VR and Full Pool. Please, do give them a shout. Right, before I go, one more thing within our one more thing. I guess you already sensed some clues from this little device. The PICO Motion Tracker is actually detachable. We call this independent tracking mode. So it can be attached to any real object. So it can be ping pong paddle, it can be bow and arrow, or anything else. It's totally up to your imagination and creation. So we're here to invite all of you, developers, users, creators, to play around and unlock endless possibilities with us with this tiny piece. Right, we talked about motion trackers, we talked about the openness of the ecosystem. Ultimately, we're here to build a world that offers you powerful hardware, delicate software, an inclusive platform and community where we can build even more greatness together in the near future. So whenever you need our support, feel free to shout out. Well, maybe not right now. Don't shout. All right, thank you. Thank you very much. Now let me hand this over to Leland.
Thank you. So, I'm here to talk about the serious work of how we're going to make the PICO 4 Ultra Enterprise help define the world, redefine the world, and help people get more out of their training, out of their healthcare, out of their education, and out of location-based entertainment. And starting with some key metrics about the business, actually PICO Business is the #1 way that a lot of people get to experience not just the PICO brand, but even this technology for the first time. So taking a look at the bottom right, you see visitors. So that's actually a Barcelona-based company that's done more than 2.5 million LBE-based tickets in using the XR technology. In terms of treatment, that's XR Health, which sends headsets to patients so that they can do rehabilitation at home. 200 students in the US have been learning math and science through a content company called Prism. And then over here on the left-hand side, you have some Europe-specific examples. Actually, the 2,600 plus schools is a project that just went live starting this school year in Germany with an ISV called VIL. So we're going to be helping students learn in one of the main counties or states of Germany. And then finally, the project below that is 150,000 students, actually like teenagers and young adults, have been upskilled and trained on how to develop their career and how to learn new skills, how to switch industry, and that's through RTC in Antwerp. So quickly, I'm going to show a video that talks about how the unique benefits of Ultra are going to be used by our PICO for Business. Perfect. So Nixon did a fantastic job going through all the detailed technical specs. We will just highlight like 3 key areas where the PICO 4 Ultra Enterprise is best in class. So starting with the core hardware. With the XR2, as we've shown, there's a huge increase in terms of the rendering that's possible. And actually, Wi-Fi 7, in addition to allowing PC streaming, PC gaming to be much better, it's actually a huge quality of life improvement for location-based entertainment. So you can imagine the number of users who can concurrently be connected to a Wi-Fi router. You can see double, triple the number of users who are able to be in a venue at the same time. If you're thinking about being an LBE-based operator and you can increase your foot traffic by 3x, that's a huge improvement to your business metrics. So then number 2 is all the MR capabilities. The MR capabilities are obviously fantastic for education and for training. And then finally, as I said at the beginning, like PICO for Business has to be easy to use and simple, and it's often the first time someone tries an XR product. So you think about the motion tracker and being able to make it very easy for people to hold and interact with real world objects, and then obviously hand tracking for people who don't come from the world of gaming and have never held a controller of any kind in their life before. Hand tracking is a much, much easier way to interact with the user interface. Specifically for the motion tracker, we talked about how you can affix the motion tracker to independent objects. So let's start with the example on the left, which is the firefighter training. So it's very easy to put a puck on top of a fire extinguisher or a hose. And if you think about like blue light services and how risky their jobs are, and a lot of the training they have to do is with, actual fire so here you can get a much better simulation of the experience without putting them in any kind of risky environment. Number two is elderly care, medical rehabilitation. So you can use the trackers not just to capture dance movements, but you can actually get this millimeter precision movements about the feet. You can help the elderly. You can actually send diagnostic information that's incredibly accurate to the physicians after the people have gone through the therapy session. And then PICO for Business is not all about work. We also do a lot of the ISVs that we support are location-based entertainment. So you can shoot zombies and have fun playing with PICO headsets. So there are a number of ISVs who have designed multi-user, co-located MR experiences that also work with the PICO trackers. And then this is kind of like the secret sauce of the entire business, of the entire company. I'm going to spend just 2 seconds talking about 2 products that are also in our lineup. The G3 is the best 3DOF headset on the market, and the PICO Neo 3 is the most affordable 6DOF headset on the market. Obviously, we're super excited about the Ultra. What makes us different than other brands or manufacturers? We actually build a separate version of the OS that allows for customization and unlocking unique features for the developers. And for instance, let's pick location-based entertainment. So we make it very easy to do like shared mappings. You can take a map that's defined by one headset and send that same map to all the other headsets in the room, so you don't have to do a setup process with each individual headset. Business Suite is something that runs on a local area network. It's like a way of managing devices. And then let's switch to our support. So we have dedicated marketing support. We have dedicated technical support, a dedicated SDK team. And then in that area, like we're fully supporting OpenXR, as does all of PICO. We have our enterprise level APIs, so you can call certain features or functions through a PICO headset that isn't available any other product on the market. And then obviously we have tons of dedicated developer support. So you're probably wondering, like, okay, the product's great, but how can I find it? Where can I get it? If you are an ISV who is deploying headsets anywhere within continental Europe, the UK, Middle East, Africa, India, Australia, New Zealand, we have 15 partners that we've entered into commercial agreements with. This is our channel sales partners. So these are the people that you should call when you want to inquire about price. Maybe you need help with provisioning your devices or understanding which of the products are best for your business. And then I get to be the first one to talk about price, so I'm super excited. So here is the pricing. Please, if anybody wants to take a picture, this is the pricing for the enterprise devices, €699 and 629 GBP. And with that, actually the websites will go live with all of our partners sometime between tonight and tomorrow, so you can start ordering this product now. And with that, I want to turn it over to my colleague, Ross, who's going to talk about PICO 4 Ultra. Thank you.
Right, nearly there, guys, nearly there. So we've covered a lot today. Let's just take a moment to recap on the PICO 4 Ultra consumer proposition. So XR2 Gen 2 processor, 12 gig of RAM, Wi-Fi 7, the spatial video functionality, the motion trackers. I think it's fair to say that this product has got a lot of things going for it. The PICO 4 Ultra consumer will retail at $529 in the UK and €599 if you are in the EU. And the motion trackers will retail for £79 in the UK and €89 if you're in Europe. Everyone got that? I can see lots of pictures. Yeah, we're good? Excellent. Right. Officially, this product will be on sale on the 20th of September from any one of our wonderful retail partners across the UK and EU. But that's not all. I'm proud to announce that from this Friday, you'll be able to pre-order the PICO 4 Ultra, and if you do that between the 6th and the 19th of September, you'll also receive a pair of motion trackers and 4 great games completely free of charge. Wow. Woo!
They've scored again. The crowd can hardly believe it. This is magical stuff.
So, you may have already noticed this, but I'm also happy to share, if you haven't, that those 4 games that will be available with the PICO 4 Ultra are available to demo tonight on our brand new headset. So please get to grips with it. We've got some of our wonderful partners here. They'll love to tell you about their game, get hands-on with it, shoot some great content. I really hope you stay and have a drink and have some food with us tonight. Thank you again for joining us, and we'll speak soon. Thank you.